In 1957, 12 Angry Men, a film adaptation of Reginald Rose's television play, was released to critical acclaim. It takes us into the jury room for the deliberations of a death penalty homicide trial. At the beginning, 11 have reached a decision of guilty, with a single dissenter of not guilty, who throughout the film sows seeds of reasonable doubt.
You sit here, vote guilty like the rest of us, then some golden-voiced preacher starts tearing your poor heart out about some underprivileged kid just couldn't help becoming a murderer, and you change your vote.
She remembered the most insignificant details. I don't see how you can argue with that.
You saw this kid just like I did. You're not going to tell me you believe that phony story about...
The courtroom has been understandably the inspiration for many dramatic plays, shows, and films. In our day, it is the scene of genuine life-changing, if not life-and-death confrontations. Often the outcome is in the hands of the 12 people who are overseen by an impartial judge whose role is to see that the law is honored. What would it be like to have your day in court to answer for your life? To answer to 12 angry men and an impartial judge? In ancient Israel, there were another 12 men: Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. Their recorded prophecies were brief but intense, as they called ancient peoples to their own day of judgment, the day of the Lord. As you hear their words, you feel their palpable anger as though you are on trial.
Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound the alarm on my holy hill. Let all who live in the land tremble, for the day of the Lord is coming.
There is no faithfulness, no love, no acknowledgement of God in the land. There is only cursing, lying, and murder, stealing and adultery.
Rend your heart and not your garments. Return to the Lord your God.
Like the modern courtroom, they too look to a judge. But unlike the court scene of today, this judge is not impartial. When he looks to the accused, he feels love. He seeks to answer the demands of the law, but he also seeks the salvation of the one on trial. What might we learn from these scenes of confrontation as we prepare for our own day of judgment, when we too will answer to a righteous judge? Let's consider the words of these men, these 12 angry men and one loving God.